Hi, Taurus. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a quick energy check-in for you, Taurus, to see what's going on in your field. Hope this year has been treating you well so far. Okay, Spirit, for the sign of Taurus, strong placements, messages of guidance. What do they need to know now? What do they need to know now? Please and thank you. All negative energy must leave the space. Inviting in the divine light of Source, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. This field is sovereign. Anything that does not align with the intent of this message must leave now. Okay, Taurus, let's see. Juggling something, you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, Taurus. Juggling a lot of things. Maybe there's some indecision here, not knowing in which direction to move forward. It feels like a crossroads. It feels like there's something coming back here to be released, to be transmuted, to be healed, so that you can finally let go, take a direction, and move forward. You might be feeling a little bit stuck at this time, weighing out the pros and cons, weighing out different options, but it is draining your energy. I do feel like at times it can get quite overwhelming because you just want to know how to move forward. This is the year of very fast motion forward. And for a Taurian, that can be unsettling and unsteadying because of the earth energy and because of the reluctance to change sometimes. Taurians like stability, security. Chiron is also moving into Taurus in April, and it's been in Aries for the last, I'm not going to lie to you now, but it has been in Aries. And anyone born between 1976 and 84 should have this Chiron placement in Taurus, which means that the sense of self-worth, your sense of stability, your sense of security is coming into play now. Chiron being the wounded healer. And this is what the soul has chosen to come to learn, is how to navigate the world with a sense of security that is not necessarily dependent on what is external. This is something as a Taurus sun that I've been working with. In fact, the mantra I was repeating to myself this morning is money is a tool. As an example, money has been something that has been on my mind because, starting a new business, not having the steady income that I used to have has been very unsettling. And I'm rewiring that belief and reframing that belief that I need to have some kind of steady income in order to create my own stability. So reminding myself that freedom is the goal, money is a tool. So you could be going through something like that, Taurus. And that's why they asked me to share my personal experience. Planting new things, exactly. It's about patience here. And as Taurians, we can be very impatient. This is about trusting that what you are planting and what you are landing is growing and that it takes time. Everything takes time to build. It's not going to happen overnight. And if it does happen overnight, the chances are that it is unstable and that it is not sustainable. Those one-hit wonders or that one post that goes viral. It needs to be sustained. So what you are creating here, Taurus, is something long-lasting. And it's trusting that those seeds are going to germinate given the right conditions. What you need to focus on is creating those conditions and maintaining the consistency that you are putting into, one focus, one direction. And that's why it's so important to choose the direction, to choose the focus, and to deep dive into that so that the conditions can be perfect for your ideas and your manifestations to take hold, to take root. Sometimes we don't always see what's going on beneath the surface, and that's what, what's rooting. We only see the tiny little germination above the ground, but what actually is happening beneath the surface is whatever it is that you're working on is finding its roots, finding its grounding, because that is where a tree finds its stability and its sustainability. So you might not see what's happening beneath the surface, Taurus, but trust that there is something going on here beneath the surface in your favor. Patience, Taurus, investment and patience. You might also be wondering or questioning whether what you've been investing in is adding any value, but you see how he's also, giving energy to that which he is planting. So it's working on all levels. It's working in the physical world, it's working in the energetic world, it's working in the emotional world. All of that has to come together to create what it is that you want to be creating here, Taurus. And the alignment. Wow, and look at that, the magician. There's definitely something transmuting here, waiting to be transmuted. When you make that decision, when you take the direction forward and release what it is that you're needing to be releasing, because there could be some old stuff coming up again, Taurus, and you might be thinking, why is this coming up for me again? It's coming up to be released so that you can release into your Empress, into creation and into nurturing. And look at the hand gestures there on both of these cards. It's a very similar hand gesture, and it is energetic. It is about the frequency, it is about the thought, the belief, the behavior that is being put into this idea. So, manifestation, major arcana, card of Gemini. It's believing and trusting in that what you are working on, Taurus, is growing beneath the surface and evolving. They're just showing me a plant. Like, I don't know if you've ever planted seeds and you wait, and suddenly, you start to see everything flourishing. And it's almost like it happened overnight, but it's taken time for those roots to grow. This is also a one energy, Taurus, and it comes after, the Fool. So you might have embarked on a new journey here. And what they are asking me to say is that it's too soon to give up or to turn around. Like, continue to invest in what you are investing in. At the bottom of the deck, card of Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune. So something is turning here, Taurus, for you. Just going to get a last card of advice. In the link below, check out your Chiron. Wow, at the bottom of the deck, the full energy. And that's exactly what I was saying and that's Aries energy. And we've got the Queen of Wands, also Aries energy. So some of you could have very strong Aries placements behind that. The Ace of Wands, new beginning here, passionate new beginning. Trust, Taurus, lean into your creativity, into your Aries energy, into your ignition, into action taking. Sit down with the mundane, do what it needs to be done to manifest this idea. Some of it may be boring, and you could be getting impatience with this, boredom. But it is creativity in the making. There is manifestation in the making, very magnetic energy as well. Aries energy, which is Mars energy. It can be a masculine energy, but the Queen of Wands balances both the masculine and the feminine. Speak your mind is also what I'm hearing, Taurus, and um, nurture your expression, whether that's through writing, through creation, painting, whatever it is that you're working on here is requiring fire energy. And that usually comes from, the solar plexus energy, which is about self-worth. It is about identity. And you're moving into this understanding with Chiron moving into Taurus. Questioning your self-worth, questioning the direction you've chosen, questioning life in general and where to move next. But it's all in favor of your future, Taurus. There's a lot of positive energy here, beautiful energy, major arcana, Sagittarius, the Fool, a lot of fire energy, which is what is needed. All of the elements are needed. You hold all the tools that you need to bring what it is you want to into creation, Taurus. Beautiful energy. I hope this helped. Sending you so much love until next time. And if you'd like a personal reading or deep dive, my details are in the description. Until next time, Taurus.